Well guys, here we go. We have ourselves a shop night video. Well, over here in front of us we have my Chevrolet Silverado. Pretty much, if you want to say, the 2000 body style, what they call the classic body style. And down to about 2003 is where they changed these headlights to this style. If you want to say this headlight changing technique should cross over down to about 2000 right up until about 2007. I do not know about the newer model of trucks, but these ones here, there's a simple way of changing the headlight. As you see there, the low beam on the driver's side is burnt out. The high beam does work on both, but we're here to change the low beam tonight. So let's pop open the hood and get ourselves a look at what we have to do to get that bulb out. Okay guys, first of all I'd like to say sorry about the lighting, but it is what it is. And of course this will be on the wonderful shaky cam because of lack of tripod. So of course, unlike the older model Chevy and GMs where you had to undo the headlight door to get the glass headlight out, these ones here are basically kind of nice because all you got to do is pull this pin out and the whole headlight assembly kind of drops out in your hand. So pretty much, providing your pins aren't like, you know, corroded, rusty, broken or anything like that, watch out for these tabs here, because if they get broken, then, well, you're replacing your headlight. So pretty much you just take this little key, if you want to say, pull her on out. You might have to duck under the little plastic shroud here. Basically like that. The pin is now out, and give your headlight a little bit of a shake. Now sometimes it takes a little bit of wiggling and jiggling, but yeah, we can get this on out, and when we do, we'll come right back. Okay, so the bulbs we have here to install back in is a Silver Star Ultra. 9006 is your part number. And of course, they're made by the Sylvania bulb company, if you want to say. And of course, there is 2 halogen, basically meant for low beam. So while we're doing the left one, we might as well do the right one, because basically it's seen about the same amount of hours, if you want to say. And that way you don't have to tear the vehicle apart again, just to change the right bulb that you could have done when you were in there already. So of course, let's give the old pigtail a bit of a twist. And she just unplugs, if you want to say, just like every other light bulb or so, every other pigtail you've done, and away we go. Well guys, there we go. We got the old bulb out and all that. I don't know if you can see it, but we got some cloudiness inside the bulb, as well as the filament looks a little bit burnt or dark anyways, so it looks like this was the correct one to be, well, changed. Of course, the low beam and the high beam have 2 separate plugs to them, so you cannot put a low beam bulb in a high beam plug and vice versa. So we know we got the right bulb basically just based on the plug and of course the position in the vehicle. So let's stick the new one in, and then away we go. Okay guys, so here we go. We got that all changed. Pretty much it's not fully installed back in yet, but it's into the housing. One of the reasons why I recommend changing both of them is, well, as you see, this one here is super bright, and this one here is, well, probably your factory dealership installed bulb, so it doesn't nowhere have the brightness that the new one does. So of course we'll get the bright one all installed, pretty much in there, good to go, and then I'll change this one here and we'll give it a final fire up, and we'll see how they both look when they're fully back in and good to roll. Well guys, here we go. Pretty much moment of truth. Well, got all the bulbs, of course, all changed. She's basically good to go. All ready to roll and all that. Currently we got some ice fog going on here, so that's really making a neat haze to the bright, well, headlights for one. Of course, while you're going in there, you might as well check other bulbs, things like that, you know, have a good old shop night, change a few more things, and then basically she's ready for the road for another few months. But pretty much guys, that's it for the, well, low beam light change here on my Silverado. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.